Did you play that awful Skibidi toilet thing yet? Or have you played that on stream?
I haven't played that yet. Would you like me to play that video, Aydin?
No, because it makes me feel like I've never had a brain aneurysm, but I imagine that must be what it feels like.
Chat, press 1 if you would like to know what it feels like to have an aneurysm.
Is it truly a Skibidi toilet, or is it a different kind of Skibidi toilet?
We're about to find out.
It's a Skibidi toilet that was on the Colbert Show.
You have.
Oh no!
You have doomed us to this reality now. There it is.
You're exposing me. You are unintentional. Actually, no. You're intentionally exposing me to Stephen Colbert. How could you?
No, it's intentional. All right. I wasn't going to open this, but since you begged me, all of you in chat that pressed 1 there, since you begged me.
Skibidi Biden.
Skibidi Biden. Skibidi, Skibidi Biden. Skibidi Biden. Joe. Skibidi Biden. Hitler's language. Trump is using Hitler's language. Hitler's language. Trump is using Hitler's language. Skibidi.
Skibidi Biden.
There it is. Yep.
Now, we could have stopped this if we didn't let him have a show with Comedy Central.
So this was made by aliens, right?
My girlfriend,
like humans did make this.
My girlfriend is quite young. She's born in 2004. I think anyone born in 2003 and earlier should be immediately killed. Oh, sorry, 2005 and later, other way around.
No, whoever made this is a millennial, most likely.
Well,
trying to be like, what are the Zoomers
this
like?
is a mockery of. I've never seen the original, so I don't know how much worse this is.
No, this is real. This was on Stephen Colbert. This is real.
No, I know. No, I've never seen the original Skibidi
toilet. Toilet thing.
Skibidi toilet.
It's a meme that goes Skibidi don't even yet.
Is it better than this? Is it better than this?
I mean,
Skibidi toilet. It depends. If you're talking about the Skibidi toilet meme itself in context, it's a Blender/G-Man mod creation. But if you're talking about the entire Skibidi toilet adventures, it's like now at this point, I think a 60 video long storyline.
Oh yeah, there's like a story involved with it.
Involving like a group of people known as TV heads that are fighting against the Skibidi army, which is effectively again
holy shit, it's Code Bullet
of a Fallout and Fallout and Half-Life characters, usually featuring more of the G-Man head coming out of the biggest toilet possible, specifically hunting down people, and the people get sucked into a toilet and then become a Skibidi toilet soldier. It is... How best can I describe it? It's not like having a coma and having a dream in the coma. It's like being subjected to some of the greatest levels of delusion that somebody started out doing as a shitpost. But somewhere along the line, they're like, I'm going to put a story into it. And after the 15th one, somebody hijacked it. Kind of like people, making Thunderman storylines. Marble Hornets.
He has 40 million subs?
Yeah, 40 million.
Wowee. What are we doing?
Storyline of shit. And then you watch the 45th one and 60th ones, and you wonder, where did the time go? Why did we do this? Why are we here? Because it's...
I know why. Just to suffer.
But
we're still here.
It depends on your sense and level of humor.
I can feel my generation.
In my opinion,
did the CIA make that?
Funny. When it started out, it was funny, but to where it's gotten to now, I don't know. I think it's mostly popular because the Generation Z and Generation Alpha are so. I don't know.
No.
Get it? He said popular.
Look, I'm going to defend Gen Z on this one in that this shit, how much different not the Biden thing, but Skibidi toilet itself, how much different is that from old Gmod videos that I used to like?
Well,
just absolute
we just yesterday got done
insanity.
watching Beaushit's Gmod Idiot Box, the whole series.
Exactly. Exactly. I think that fundamentally it's not that much different from the Idiot Box.
So Skibidi Toilet, the original, might not be. So I don't know. I don't have anything to compare this one to.
It's a Gmod video.
Yeah. I get the distinct impression that this is one of the worst pieces of video ever produced.
Yes,
I would agree.
Whatever that we just witnessed is a bastardization of what Skibidi Toilet is. It's what you expect from, what we should have stopped with the fucking Comedy Central, where we allowed them to effectively put themselves in a position where, here's a topical thing that people won't understand. This makes sense to do.
Well, this makes Pokemon Go to the polls look like brilliant political artistry.
Yes, I feel like if I didn't know what it was, that you just exposed me to brain damage. I hoped I could have avoided that, but you exposed me to it. Aiden, how could you?
Yeah, I said it. I said this must be what it's like to have a brain aneurysm. That watching this, that has to be what it feels like. Like in those moments before, they say like right before you die, your life flashes before your eyes, and you have all kinds of weird hallucinations and stuff. This is what that is. This is a death hallucination.
So that's just commenting on the immediate. Commenting on the message, there's a whole nother layer of cringe and chaos.
What's the message? Skibidi
okay,
Biden.
No, hold on. For one thing, they are doing the hello fellow kids with the skateboard and with the, music band.
Yeah.
But it's Biden on a stick in a toilet. It's for Joe Biden, who is about 80 million years old. And
yes.
It's not just hello fellow kids.
Right now.
He's a political candidate, and they're trying to use a kid's like this, let's just put him in a toilet. To the extent that I would
when you say it like that, that really kind of puts it in perspective.
Even how bad they are, right? I would give them the credit to think that they are doing that ironically. Like the whole hello fellow kids, they're doing it so absurdly that it's ironic. But am I right in giving them that much credit?
No, I don't. I mean, I can see where you're coming from. Like, it's that. Are they? I think maybe they are aiming for post irony, but they don't understand it. They don't understand post irony.
Straight down into the Mariana Trench, and they've hit giga cringe.
Yes, I think they were maybe aiming for post ironic cringe posting or something, but I don't know what the hell this is. It doesn't work though. It besides making me want to eat lead.
So that's the visual part of the message. Now what he actually says sort of brings me back to thinking that they're not doing it ironically, that they really think this is how we're going to appeal to the kids. Because the message here, the political message, I don't know if you saw it, but Trump, Hitler's language, Trump, he speaks in Hitler's language. Could you come up with a more blatant piece of propaganda? It's not going to work, guys. There's no relation to the rest of it. You're just preaching to them using a skin suit that they can easily tell is a skin suit because they're the ones who've seen the original Skibidi toilet.
What I think, and this is what I don't think.
This means exactly go out with honor.
Here's why I don't think. Here's why I think that they meant it sincerely. Like this wasn't post irony or even an attempt at post irony. I think the reason why, and it's because of that other part, as you said, is that Trump is using Hitler's language. Trump is using Hitler's language. This is intended for the TikTok audience that has a attention span of 10 seconds. So here's what I need you to pay attention to. Haha, Skibidi toilet, haha meme, and then Hitler. Trump equals Hitler. And Hitler bad. We taught you that in school, remember? Hitler bad, Trump equals Hitler, using Hitler's language, Skibidi toilet. This is intended, I think, sincerely to propagandize to Zoomers, but it's just so out of touch.
Snack Priest says he's pretty sure a bunch of sleeper agents just got activated by this. Now, bear in mind, I want to say it again. I don't have any respect for the people that made this before they made it, or Colbert or any of them, or the audience that would like it. But even then, I give them the credit of assuming that no one would unironically make something this bad. That it must be self-satirical to some extent.
I don't know.
I giving them too much credit?
Do you remember the Vax scene?
Yes. Well, I didn't see it. But I know.
When Colbert did a little musical number where a bunch of people were dressed up as syringes.
That was way less cringe than this. Although it was more personal.
And it's astonishing.
Yeah.
But it's the same kind of insanity, right? This is more intense. This is like the level is raised in terms of the degree of just absolute abject cringe. But it's on. I think that whoever wrote the vaccine wrote this, probably the same people of the same group of millennial coastal elitist leftoids who wrote the vaccine were like, what are the Zoomers like? How do we get to the Zoomers? Meanwhile, the vaccine was how do we just get to the general population and tell them that they have to take this drug? Excuse me.
Yes, indeed. But if If you're ever concerned that what we have now is uniquely terrible, that our establishment are unassailable, look at this pattern. Look at the pattern of them utterly failing to reach these kids.
I mean, it's something to always say, too, is that, like, if the situation truly were hopeless, because I get blackpilled very often, if the situation truly were hopeless, their propaganda would not be necessary.
Yep.
And this is their propaganda.
This is their propaganda. Exactly. Well, it makes me happy I'm not on that side. You know, chat, do you know how you can tell you're not on the wrong side of history? Because your side did not make this.
I mean, the right has made some real cringe shit in terms of trying to appeal to the youth, but I don't know of anything that's on this level.
Mm. Well,
Or the vaccine.
Since the right get into their current sort of culture war form, I haven't seen anything from any like major groups that's like this. There may be some like small sort of boomer QAnon groups that would make something almost as like approaching as cringe as this, but no, this is from one of the main propaganda outlets of the left. This is a new level. As this Twitter user says, this is the 9/11 of television.
I mean, it really is. I feel damage having had seen it, and I'm now very happy to share it with all of you, so your lives are also lessened.
Yeah.
By having also seen it.